Oh, I didn't say hi. Hi guys, welcome back to my destimulation time.
I'm learning to like myself for the first time.
I just like am meant to be here, I think. Hello, dear people. Happy Monday. It is currently Monday, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna film before the sun goes down. Truly not in the cards. Truly not. I'm squinting a little bit because I'm sitting in front of my computer, my monitor screen, and it's really bright. But anyways, I'm attempting to bring back these little vlog sections as vlogs because people, by people I mean like two people, like one of my friends and then one person who watches these videos, which is wild, was like, bring back the vlogs. There are vlogs, I just need to edit them. They just take longer for me to edit because I don't just put all the pieces together, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I feel a little bit, this is my version of a ring light. Anyways, the concept is that I'm behind in my journaling again. Who's surprised? And I think I do actually want to pick another book to read this week. Still working away at Wuthering Heights. I don't want to rush myself though, and I'm really enjoying it. So I don't care that it's impractical. I'm just a lover of that. So I'm going to pick something out. That's the plan so far. And oh, I have to show you, actually, I'm going to show you my journal pages that I'm really proud of. Okay, this would be a lot better if it lay flat, but I think this is so cute. Like, I'm so proud of this. I did a little drawing. I did some little cutting and pasting. I'm struggling to hold up my phone charm and not put my hand in the way, but I'm so proud. Like, it's so pretty. Anyways, this was yesterday. No. Yeah, this was yesterday. So I put this here. Unfortunately, the edges are coming up, so I'm going to fix that, but that's the plan. Also, real answers to why I don't vlog anymore, not forever, is that honestly, my life is not that interesting. I think, if you're still here, I am going to do Vlogmas. I think I did it last year and it like wasn't impossible. It depends how like work and school are working out for me, but I'm going to make a valid, crazy attempt to do it. I did it last year. I just made it unlisted for my friends and that was so much fun. And I'm in a place now where I feel like I'm ready to share that with the universe. So that might be something I do. I don't know. Let me know. But anyways, mentally doing a little bit more stable this week. Oh, I didn't say hi. Hi guys, welcome back to my destimulation time. This is truly wild. Anyways, this is my little series where I try to spend less time on my phone. And I'm going to chat about that a little more later. I'm feeling a little yappy, but I also am feeling rejuvenated and like I need to do some of the things that I said I was going to do. So, there's a fly flying around. That's so pleasant. I am going to just stop yapping at you now. Hi everyone, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are enjoying me doing my little yap session. We're not going to talk about what time in the day it is. I have a bunch of things that I need to get done today, and so I figured I would bring you with me, as one does. Today is crazy. This week have been thinking a little bit about how I would like to develop a better balance between this kind of style of video. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my nightstand. My point is I want to develop a good balance between like having my little chill videos and also vlogging a little bit because I miss doing it. And I've said this earlier in the video, but I think I'm more clear-headed on my thoughts now. I just feel like I have less interesting things going on in my life. I have lots to clean up. I finally folded my laundry and put everything away yesterday, but unfortunately the slats from my window fell down again, so I need to fix that. There's just a lot of things that need to happen. Apparently I've lost all color in my face and also all function around my eyeballs. That's odd. Anyways, happy Tuesday. I filmed a clip a little earlier today and I was gonna do like a little vlog section, but it just was not in the cards today. So I'll probably try and do that another day. Anyways, wanted to give a little bit of a little diary entry moment. Number one, hair was great today. Number two, love my shirt. We'll get to that in a second. And I mentioned this a little bit in my last video, have trouble with October. I don't know whether I'm speaking it into existence, whether I'm thinking it into existence, whether it's not actually a thing, whether it is a real thing and that's just like a little seasonal depression thing, but I historically have trouble in October and the scaries are setting in for me a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle this concept. I have a lot of things on my plate at the moment, and I think if I can get into the swing of things and pull through, it will be a great thing for my self-confidence and also just generally really get me on the right track. So that's the plan, without giving any sort of detail at all because I just am too frazzled to put that on the internet. But I'm doing okay. I think, I don't know, I feel as if in the past like week and a half, a lot of things have happened, and I was just talking about personal things. I still have yet to figure out how I feel about everything. I think it's a lot. Hopefully you can't tell with this light. Sorry, I just like touched my nose and now it's red. Very much breaking out all over my face. The stress levels are off the charts. That's expected though, like I'm not feeling too badly about that. I don't know if I mentioned I stopped going to therapy, I guess 2 weeks ago today, and that's been an interesting adjustment, especially considering the like random cropping up of personal issues for me. But I don't know, I'll have to see. I haven't been journaling really a lot, but I did spend the majority of today reading the entirety of the Heartstopper comics. That probably wasn't the best idea for my task list, but I think mentally I feel a little bit more there, if that makes any sense, which is ridiculous. I'm lucky that I like have the capacity to be able to do that right now with my schedule, which probably won't be like this like tomorrow or next week, but just happened to be that I was lucky in that context. But I don't really know. I think I've had realizations about myself recently, and some of them have been like good and healing journey, but I think I'm particularly vulnerable at this phase in my life, and also like in this particular month of my life, and I worry that I've put myself in positions to let other people take advantage of me. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that experience, but that's like my little digital diary thing to put out there. Anyway, sorry if you're tired of hearing me yap. I'll put like a timestamp at the beginning of this so you can skip through it if you don't care. Anyways, that's how I'm feeling. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little more productive. I have a class, and then I actually do have a lot of studying that I need to do because I do have an exam that I need to finish this week. So I don't think that'll be difficult if I sit down and get it done, but again, not in the cards today. I mentioned that I finished Heartstopper Season 2 last week. I know I'm very late to the party. Emotionally, truly was not ready to watch Season 2 when it came out. Glad I didn't. And I'm glad that I read the comics before watching Season 3. I'm going to. I will. I definitely will. But I had to take the second. Vanessa's texting me, which is wonderful. Best day of my entire life. It's not the best day of my entire life, but that definitely makes it better. That, and besides this like goofball, my hair being nice and hashtag pretty today, and my shirt, it's a Tucker shirt. You can probably go get your own. Not on tour anymore because I think tour ended yesterday, but he sells white ones, the fangirl. I hope that if this is a rough time of year for you mentally, that you're doing all right, and if it's not, that you're doing amazingly and are so overjoyed and happy as you possibly can be. I think I wanted to pop in and say I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm proud of myself for that. I don't know, I'm just like in a weird situation, trying to figure that out. I'm gonna turn the camera off and do a little reflecting. I'm gonna take a shower, go to sleep, just put the day behind me. It's been a long one. I hope you're doing wonderfully, and I'm sending all my love to you. Keeping all of my emotional stability personally for myself because I really need it at this current moment, but all my love is to you. Hi everyone. Let's put you down in a stable place. It's currently Wednesday. I don't know why I need to look up my computer to remind myself the date. I don't know if that gives you any clues you into how I'm doing this week, but we're here, we're stable, we're functional. I just turned on my little mirror light to see if that would help the general lighting situation. But today has been a moment. I truly cannot figure this whole situation out, but it's fine. I fear that my seasonal depression is approaching just a little bit, which I kind of knew, but it's okay. we are figuring it out. I'm here. I have lots of plans for tomorrow. I'm going to work tomorrow, so all is kind of well on that front. I think I'll be able to get up and get out if I'm forced to, which is nice. I went to class this morning. It was all good. I'm sitting down. I'm out of bed, which is a huge thing for me. And I need to put a sweatshirt on because it's cold. But I've been journaling. Wonderful. I am behind a little bit, but it's Wednesday. I'm going to just get caught up with some YouTube and hang out and journal. So yeah, I think, by the way, I was talking about my book, still reading Wuthering Heights, What's New? It's been like 3 weeks. I think what I'm gonna do is pick up the second Caraval book. And I said I didn't like the first one, and I did think I was gonna read it. But I'm feeling like I just need a little pick-me-up, a silly little fantasy. Silly little YA fantasy, and I think that's just what we're gonna do because that's just what I'm in the mood for. I want to read some more like autumnal stuff, hopefully a later in this week kind of thing. So we're doing generally well so far. Here's my love. I read today that they're releasing a color Kindle, which I did not know was a thing. Like, I didn't know that they had the technology created in this. I mean, I know screens exist, okay, because I have a phone sitting in front of me. There's a massive screen, but I just didn't know that that kind of technology existed in like the Kindle, like smooth format. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so that should be interesting. I won't be purchasing another Kindle, but I will absolutely be watching a bunch of videos about it just because I'm curious. And I think it's interesting. So that's my take on this Wednesday. I will probably do like a little B-roll moment so you can see how I'm doing, but just want to say hello. Everyone, you're getting this silly goose angle because I am not of the nature to set up the camera, but I also don't particularly want to have my face on camera because I took a shower and my hair's like all up silly goose and I don't want to put that on the internet. So this is what you're getting. I kind of unexpectedly had work today, and that was really nice in terms of like mental health things, but fortunately, I have a lot of things to do, and so now is the time at, what time is it? 10 p.m. This clip is so unserious, to really lock in. It's simply time. And I need to finish my little journal entry from yesterday, which I didn't get the chance to because I was backfilling. I really need to get caught up and then just stay caught up because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll get back to you on that. But today is Thursday. So fortunately, I always am like nervous about covering this up. This is actually the lyrics to my favorite song. And I like originally I annotated them / wrote my thoughts for a friend of mine, but I always like am kind of embarrassed having it out here. Anyways, I just got a bunch of like scribbles on there, but I am filling this out tomorrow. I have an exam that's due on Saturday, and I have a lot of reading for that I truly have not done. So need to lock in tonight, need to get that done, just because I don't want to have to study on a Saturday and like take an exam on Saturday. Like I really just, no, not a fan. So I almost just exposed my own little journal entries here. I'm still trying to figure it out, genuinely, but that's just like my quick little update for today. I am going to journal, read, hopefully not stay up too late, although I kind of have big expectations for the next few hours, but I'm not going anywhere tomorrow except for just like study day. So that's really nice. I had been planning to try and go to the library, but because I have an exam to take, I think I'm gonna wait and do that some other time, so maybe next week. Those are just my thoughts. I'm currently losing my voice, so I'm gonna stop now. And also, I'm sorry if this is really shaky. I'm quite literally holding it with one of my hands, but Anyways, this is a little setup for tonight, watching some YouTube, in case you're curious as to what's in my watch later. Haha. Hilarious, I guess. I've got the music set up here, listening to Phoebe, as one does, and going to enjoy my little night. Maybe I'll make some... No, if I make a matcha, I won't sleep, but why are we suddenly so blurry? There we go. I don't know, but I'm going to enjoy my evening, and I hope you're enjoying your day. I feel like I need to be moving my framing. I feel like I need to be sitting in a different spot. I feel like I've been sitting in this spot this whole video, but I'm currently at my desk, so that's what you're getting for the current moment. First of all, it's really cold. I don't know why I'm wearing a tank top. I'm wearing like pajama pants, so ignore the huge pile of blankets on my nightstand, on my ottoman. Just pretend it's not there. I have an exam to take this afternoon. It's due tomorrow, but I'm not going to do it tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday, and that's just not a thing I'm going to do. I wanted to come and chat. This is my little digital diary, and this is a moment when I'm using it as a digital diary, so bear with me. But I am kind of struggling with the concept of like not being over-prepared for things. I think academically, my life has been rather strenuous in the past, and it's no longer, at least at this current moment. And I think I'm grappling with the concept that I don't really need to be trying that hard. Not that I'm not interested, but I think anxiety-wise, I'm having trouble just generally, like with little seasonal depression, I fear, like having trouble reading things and putting as much effort into the whole concept as I feel like I should be. And I don't even necessarily have to be in the concept. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense right now. It makes sense in my head. My point is, I'm not trying that hard, but I also am still grappling with the concept that I'm still probably trying harder than the average person, if that makes any sense. I don't really know. I'm gonna take my exam. I have like super studied in depth the first chapter and like basically skimmed the next two. It's on 3 chapters, and I think it'll be okay. Again, it's open note, so I can scroll through the textbook because I know where things should be. I just am, I guess, kind of doing this partly as a challenge to myself, because if I like bomb it, it's not the end of the world. Like I can get it replaced and stuff with an essay. But I just like almost trying to exposure therapy myself. So that's fun. But I'm gonna take my exam, and then I'm gonna probably journal about it, relax, watch some shows, because I've been kind of nonstop going since a couple days ago, which is normal for some people, is not normal for me, and my mental capacity can't necessarily do that all the time. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna wrap myself in a blanket, take my exam, and maybe eventually I'll come back to these key concepts because I have fun answering them. Like the English major in me loves this. It looks so much better on camera than it looks like when I look at it myself. But like I really don't need to be doing this. I truly don't. But I don't know if I mentioned this also yesterday. Instead of reading my textbook like I probably should have been, I got caught up in my journal. That's so exciting. I'm gonna try and stay caught up. Yesterday was a full moon and I was just like so out of it, but I just wanted to share. I also just like have some work stuff I gotta do this afternoon. Like it's time to lock in. I've been locked in, but it's time to like lock in life-wise. I've been locked in the past couple days just because I have to be. But I just want to be here, which I guess kind of goes hand in hand with destimulation. I'm like trying to tie it all up in a pretty bow, and it just doesn't necessarily do that. But I think they all do go in hand with like procrastination and not spending as much time on my phone, which I know I'm not doing. But, you know, I always had that little urge to scroll YouTube and stuff, which is probably not the best idea. If I'm watching while I'm doing something, it's totally fine. But I'm usually not. So Anyways, I'm gonna go take my exam, stop procrastinating, get a little warm and cozy, and enjoy answering my little multiple choice questions, but I will be totally fine. It's going to be fine. I know that logically, but I think anxiety-wise, not feeling the greatest about it, but that's what this is all about. It's that concept of looking the word up in the dictionary that actually like consciously will help us psychologically remember the word. You know I really love you because I'm pausing Epocane for this. Oh wow, lighting change crazy. Hold on. That's wild, truly wild. Anyways, I need to stop saying hope you're doing wonderfully. It's just, I have no other words. I had a nice evening, had some dinner with my family. The night is still young, it's Friday night, but I'm going to do what I think is my dream evening at home, and I'm going to journal and watch my show because I have some episodes to catch up on. I've been a little busy, and I'm gonna have a wonderful time. And I talked about this a little bit in my past, I don't know, I filmed some stuff that I originally thought was gonna be for this vlog, but I think I'm gonna end up making it into a different video because I made kind of a lot of philosophical points that I want to put in a different video. Hopefully, potentially it works out. We'll have to see. I wanted to, I guess, mention kind of separately that I think one thing that I'm really working on, or like, I think experiencing, is academic guilt. By that I mean, I think feel, this is difficult to explain, but it's kind of like I feel like I didn't know the material super well and still managed to do well. And for some reason, I'm feeling like some weird sort of guilt about it. I think this is like former academically rigorous child syndrome. I hate the phrase former gifted child because it sounds like I'm like trying to be weird and braggy about it, and I'm not. It's just a different form of education. But I don't know, like I feel weird about that whole thing. But I think generally feel like if I didn't know the material and wow. Hi everyone. I am trying to figure out this angle, but also I have this fear that I will run out of storage because I recorded a very long rant that will hopefully become a video. Wow, I'm just kicking everything here. Anyways, hopefully we don't run out of storage, but just wanted to come in quickly and show you what my journal has been looking like. This is back from last week and I was trying to get that pen to work. Unfortunately, it did not work, so we have this pen. It's working fine so far. Let's pray that it stays that way, if you would be so kind. Anyways, in a weird mood today, so I'm just gonna do a little flip through. This is from when I was doing this collaging, which was so much fun. I actually, if you haven't seen it, last week I did a little chat, and I also was feeling a little creatively uninspired, so I did some funny looking collaging, but I had fun doing it, so that's all that matters. But this was kind of to commemorate that. It's from a comic in the magazines that I used to look at a lot called Swim Nut Zeke, and I used to like look forward to getting all the magazines so that I could look at this comic when I was far too old to really be excited about it, but I was totally excited about it. This is from Saturdays. I don't think I showed this to you. I think this is a page that I backfilled. So just quickly, I was trying to kind of plan out how a commonplace book would look. This is probably similar to every single other person's on planet Earth, but I just wanted to kind of have a visual inspiration, so that's that. I finished watching Heartstopper season 2. Amazing. Probably will watch season 3, probably if all works out, like tomorrow, but we'll have to see. This is a page from when I was trying to get my pen to work, and generally still doing my schedule thing, still chatting. I'm using this as more of a personal journal space, so I'll probably end up blurring that. But also, I'm looking at my own hands. My nails are finally longer. I put some clear nail polish on them today just to hopefully protect them. We'll have to see, but if you were here and witnessed the casualty that was a couple weeks ago and I had to cut them off, I'm very happy about it. So that's how that's going. This page is really nice to look at. There's just a lot of words. I'm gonna have to blur this bottom section, but I think it's a good sign that I'm feeling comfortable enough to use this space as a journal space that I need to blur. Not because it's pleasant that I have to blur it, but it's pleasant that I am like feeling comfortable and safe in this space again, which is really nice. Liam Payne passed away on Wednesday, which was very sad for anyone, especially a little girl who was born in the year 2005. Kind of a lot to process, but everything is all right. I hope he rests in peace, and I hope his victims also feel that peace. So this is the last 2 days. I was working at my old place of education, and so I was like feeling some nostalgia, just kind of reflecting on life. This is, oh, I didn't finish filling out my timeline from yesterday. That's okay. This I was reading. This is kind of a little quote, a quote of my own. This is literally I'm quoting myself, which is kind of funny to think about. But I went on a rant kind of, and I had planned for it to be in this video just kind of as a personal like talking point. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing is making it into a different video because I talked for like 21 minutes about this particular thing. So obviously I'll be able to cut it down and stuff, but hopefully that will be another video. Hopefully you'll see it at some point in the future. If you don't, essentially I was just kind of processing and thinking about how reading has changed and the fragility of my own generation, which was definitely fun. And I journaled pretty honestly down here, which I felt really good about. But I am finally caught up, which is really nice. Oh, let's not bend that. That would be bad. This is from today. I just made a cute little to-do list. I remembered I had Post-it notes, and every so often I remember that Post-it notes exist, and I have a whole stack of them. Anyways, I had a bunch of things I need to do. And I have still done kind of some of them. I've done some laundry. I have more laundry to do, but that's okay. Anyways, apparently I have a lot of other things to do. Some of them are not time sensitive, but I wanted to, they were all kind of in my head, just sitting there. So that's the plan. That's what's been going on today. I clearly have a lot of things to do, but I think what I'm going to do, I don't know why this is not laying flat. I think what I'm gonna do is just take some time and relax a little bit. Hopefully I can get a head start on the video that I'm planning to upload tomorrow on the 20th. And that's that for now, but thank you for being here. And hopefully I can get back to you on with a little bit of screen time info to finish out this video. So thanks for that. Hi everyone, this is a little bit of a silly angle. It's currently technically Sunday, but I'm about to go to sleep on Saturday. So I figured I would finish the vlog before I went to sleep. Also, look at my nails. I'm so happy they're long again. I had them short for like the majority of my lifetime, and I would only ever keep them short, and then I grew them out once and I loved it, and now I can never go back. Never is a crazy statement, but just for now. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to pop in, talk about my screen time, which is currently still under an hour. I'll put a little screenshot here. Just barely. It was really good in terms of weekdays, and then on the weekends I wanted to film more and I wanted to upload clips and stuff. And so I was probably using my phone for over an hour on those days, which I'm not super happy about. But I wouldn't say anything that I was doing was super unproductive, and I wasn't like just sitting there scrolling all day. So I don't feel too bad about it. I think next week I'll probably take some time and think about how I'm planning to kind of reroute that time, and whether I like want to stick to a strict time schedule because I think at some point, like, not wanting to use your phone a certain amount is effectively just making your life more difficult, because that's what it's there for. I just really wanted to keep myself from doing a lot of that scrolling that I was really having trouble with when I started the series. That's kind of my thought on that. Hopefully I'll be able to chat about it a little bit more next week, but I'm feeling pretty decent about it, pretty proud of myself. I also wanted to just kind of give a quick note on mental health. I think this week I've been a little bit more subdued and definitely a little bit more sad. I think this is kind of a seasonal depression era for me, and I want to kind of be aware of that and make known that I'm aware of it and that I'm okay and I'm safe and I have a very good support system and I'll be fine. But also, like, make sure I'm not really spreading that energy, and also being honest about how I'm doing, because that's kind of, I guess, one of my biggest goals in sharing this all with you, is that I want to be honest about how I'm doing, because life is not easy for many people, and it's, I'm sure, a lot easier for me than it is for most people. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. So it's kind of a delicate balance, because I want to be honest, but I also don't want to, like, actively bring people's days down. So, you know, the self-love thing is difficult for me. The just general depression thing is difficult for me. But it's okay, we're making our way through it. I'm feeling generally pretty positive about it tonight. That's good. It means I'm going to start the week feeling a little more uplifted, which is wonderful. I'm going to spend the rest of my evening, by the rest of my evening I mean like the next 10 minutes before I go to sleep, closing up everything, closing up shop, maybe reading a little book. And that will be that for tonight. So, and then I'm going to post this video tomorrow morning. So I really appreciate you coming with me and being with me on this journey. If you watched the whole video, you should like and subscribe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm also not kidding, because it'd be really fun if I had lots of subscribers. Anyways, thanks for being here. I love you so much. Go listen to your favorite song, go drink some water, all the things. If you need some recommendations, you know where to look. There's stuff in the description always. I like to put all of my thoughts and feelings and words and books and media there. So, anyways, I'll see you next week for more chit-chats. Actually, hopefully less chit-chats and more doing. But we're working on it. And I love you so much. And I'll see you next week.